Hey, good morning. Can you hear me? Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, how are you? Abhijit, Bhargavi, Gopi, Manisai, Rahel, Ravi Kumar, and Samir, Udita. Yeah, after a long time. Good. Uh, Guys, today we'll go with the Spring demo class. So, as part of this course, we'll discuss about the Spring Boot, and microservices, right? So, as part of this course, so I'll plan three sessions like Spring. Yes, we can go for the Spring and if you take the Spring Boot and you can take the microservices. As part of this course, you'll see these three first. Okay, Spring Boot. As you know, like one importance of Spring class, right? So the enterprise applications are built completely based on what Spring and Spring Boot microservices application, right? Yeah, Spring Boot and what? Yeah, very good morning here. Good. So Spring Boot and what? Microservices, guys. Okay, clear now? Good. So before starting the spring classes, let me give some basic introduction about what are the different types of applications in real time. Tell me, guys, what are the different types of applications in the real time? Guys, what are the different types of applications in the real time? So first we have to start with what different types of applications in real time. Hmm. Applications in what real time, right? Tell me, guys, what are different types of applications? What are the different types of applications?
Web apps,
Number one,
web apps,
first one, first priority goes to what? In 1990s,
standalone
first of all, we
application.
have the standalone applications, right? Exactly. The later we have the concept like web applications. Publications. The third one is what? So we have the enterprise applications. We are designing an application for the big organization. So enterprise applications. And the fourth one is what? We have the distributed applications. Tell me, we have the distributed applications. First, fourth one is what? We have the mobile applications, right? Exactly. In general, in the real time, we have how many kinds of applications means? Tell me, guys, how many kinds of applications? We have the standard applications, web applications, enterprise applications, distributed applications, and mobile applications, right? Exactly. Tell me, guys, core Java using which technology we are designing like standard applications? Yes, using which
J2EE.
technology we are going to design the standard application, which is nothing but what JTSC, right? Yes, today I'll give the clarity exactly what the purpose of Spring framework. First of all, it means Spring is what kind of framework, and using Spring, what kind of applications we will design in real time. Somewhere, so you'll get every point is meaningful. So a demo class means not about institute, not about the faculty. You have to get some clarity about what exactly we are going to see in what in our course, right? Exactly. The syllabus scope I'll explain tomorrow. Today you'll get the clarity what exactly Spring and using Spring what kind of applications you will design. Okay, good. I guess before going for which technology use it for which frame, which application. First of all, do you know right? Core Java, come Advanced Java. So mid-paid classes they are saying Core Java, Advanced Java. Even I also take the Core Java classes. But Core Java, Advanced Java is official terms or unofficial terms. Core Java, Advanced
Unofficial.
Java are not official terms, Amma. Not official terms. Then what are the official terms? As per the
J2EE and
as per the Sun Microsystem standards. I hope you know who is vendor of Java, right? As per the Sun Microsystem standard, tell me the Java divided into how many parts? Basically
three
three
parts.
parts, right? Exactly. Guess what are three parts? Tell me. Number one.
J2SC, J2 and
Yeah. First one
J2EE
is
and
what? JTSC. Number two, number C, right? JTSC.
J2ME.
Next one is what? J2EE. The third one is what? JTME, right? Exactly. Yes, JTSC, what's the full form of JTSC? Java
Java 2 standard
Java
edition.
uh, Standards Edition.
Java Standard Edition.
Yeah, most of my students
Rise
know these all
edition.
the points, but listen one more time.
Java Enterprise
You'll get,
Edition.
yeah. Most of my students knows this point, but let it be and try to okay go one flow, right? Go by flow. Okay. So first one is a JTSC. Second one is what? Java 2. Okay, Java 2. Come here. Java 2 what? Enterprise Edition. Java 2 Enterprise Edition. But three is what?
Enterprise Edition.
JTME. Java 2 what? Micro Edition, right? Exactly.
Java Micro Edition.
Yeah, there are three parts of Java, right? Yes, exactly. But tell me,
Yes, sir.
when you take the core Java, core Java is comes under JTSC, right? Core Java means what? JTSC. And JDEE means what? Basically, advanced Java comes under base EE. Some more concepts are there, EJB, plus, yeah, JMS, JPA. These are all the concepts of what? XML, web services. Okay, web services. These are all the concepts of what? These are all the concepts of what?
J2
JEE, right? Exactly. Core Java plus what? JDBC. JDBC is also part of the JTSC. And the servlets comma JSP belongs to JDEE, right? Fine, guys. So we know the stories previously, right? Exactly. Now tell me, these are called JTSC, JTEE, JTME. These are basically like, technologies, right? Yes, do you agree or not? These are basically like what? Technologies, right? Yes, exactly. Okay, these are basically like technologies here. These are basically like technologies. Yes. What are the frameworks in the real time?
About the technology.
Yeah, build over the technologies like Hibernate.
Yeah. What is the technology? Coming to the technology wise, okay. These are the technologies, right? Basically, these are the technologies. What are the frameworks that we have in real time? JTSC, JDW, JTME,
Hibernate.
these are the technologies. So, what are the frameworks? If you go for the frameworks, the first framework, like we have the Structs framework is there. Okay, we have for the framework, Structs framework, Spring framework is there, JSF framework is there, Hibernate framework is there, like multiple frameworks, right? So the well-known frameworks are what? Structs, Spring, JSF, Structs, Spring, JSF, and Hibernate framework, right? Exactly. Just you got the point, right? Structure Spring, JSF and water, Hibernate, right? Yes. Guys, you got the point now? But these are the technologies and these are called what? Frameworks, right? Exactly. Guys, see, by using like different types of applications we have, GTSC, JDEE, JTME, different, sorry, there are different types of technologies. Different types of applications are what? Standalone application, web application, enterprise application, and what? Distributed application, right? Exactly. Yes, coming to the first point, JTSC like core Java. JTSC means what? PowerPoint is core Java, right? Using core Java, we can design what kind of application, come on? Guys,
Dot
using
jar files.
yeah, using core Java, what kind of applications you can design means a standalone application, right? Guys, which applications are standalone application, right? Exactly. Coming to web applications, sir. Web applications, what we will use means initially you go to servlets, sir. Servlets is a technology. Basically, servlets comes under what? JTEE, right? Servlets and JSP are the technologies. Okay, servlets come what? JSP are the
JSP.
technologies to build which applications? Tell me. To build the mm,
Web application.
web applications, right? To build the web applications, Good. On the top of the servlets and JSP, we have the frameworks.
Struct.
There's on the top of the technology and framework, servlets and JSP, we have the framework. What is the framework? Tell me.
Trucks and
Uh,
JSF.
Structs and JSF.
exactly. We have the struct framework is there.
For server.
On the top of the servlets, we have the struct framework is there. On the top of the JSP, We have the framework like
Yes.
JSF framework. So we understood that structs and JSF are the frameworks which is built on the top of the servlets and what JSP. Servlets and what JSP, which is used to for which applications development here? Web application development, right? That's which
So,
application development? Web application development or not? Exactly. Coming to the enterprise applications here. If you go for the enterprise applications, initially you're going for EJB technology. Initially you're going with what? EJB. EJB is a part of what? EJB means what? Enterprise Java Beans, right? Enterprise Java Beans. If you go for the
EJB doesn't.
enterprise Java Beans, okay. EJB is the enterprise Java Beans for which application development? Enterprise applications. On the top of the EJB technology, we have the framework like Spring Framework. So at least we understood that before EJB, before like Spring, we are building the enterprise applications using which technology? Guys, please respond. Before the Spring, how we are designing enterprise applications. What is enterprise application? I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay. But we understood that in the real time we have these kind of applications, 5 types of applications. Okay. Then coming to the enterprise application, okay. So we are going for the before the Spring, we are going with EJB technology, right? Yes or no? Yes. Coming to distributed applications, we are going for web services, RMI, remote method invocation, web services, which is used to build what? Distributed applications. What about mobile applications? Tell me. We are going for the Android and iOS, right?
Android.
And iOS.
So,
Okay. These are for which applications? Mobile applications, right? Exactly. So we understood that. Tell me. Yeah, we understood that different types of applications in the real time. Standalone applications using core Java, we can build standalone application. Servlets and JSP is for web applications. On the top of the servlets and JSP, we have the framework like structs and what? JSF. Just please mute. Someone please mute. Yeah, good. Servlets and JSP for which applications here? Servlets and JSP for which applications? Yeah, web services means REST and SOAP, Yadita. As part of this course, I'll tell you what is the REST and what is the SOAP and all. Okay, good. So servlets and JSP for which applications, guys? Servlets and JSP for web applications. On the top of the servlets, we have the framework like Structs framework. On the top of the JSP, we have the framework like JSF framework. As web services, we have the two calls. One is a REST call, which is JSON based. As REST call means what? JSON based. One is a SOAP call, which is like XML based coding. So in REST calls, data working with the JSON data, and SOAP call data is working with what? XML data. That I will tell you. Yes, you got the point, right? So finally we decided. So using Spring classes, we are designing what kind of applications, Spring is a framework which is used to build, which is used to build, used to develop, used to develop which applications? Tell me, guys. Finally, we decided 2 points. We decided, as part of this flow. Spring is a technology framework. Spring is a
Frameworks.
yeah.
frameworks.
Frame-
Spring is a framework which is built on the top of what? The top of what? Which technology? Which
EJB.
is
EJB.
EJB technology.
exactly. Spring is a framework which is built on the top of the water, top of the EJB, right? EJB tech. There's 1 point you need to understand. Next one is what? Spring is a Spring is a what? Tell me guys,
Framework.
Spring is used to build. Tell me, use it to build what?
Enterprise.
Exactly. Use it to
Enterprise.
build which applications here? Enterprise applications, right? Exactly. Because these 2 points are clear, everyone. Because if you need, write the running notes. But you understood that 2 points very clearly. Spring is a framework which is built on the top of EJB technology. The EJB extension is a Springer. EJB extension is a Springer. EJB is a technology which is a part of the JDEE. Yes, EJB is what a technology on the top of the JDEE. Sorry, EJB is a technology in the part of what a JDEE. Spring is developed on the top of what a enterprise job is, right? Exactly. Yes, or no? Good. Last night there is no sleep here. I'm eagerly waiting for your class to start. Eagerly waiting to start the spring class. So go to in a smooth manner. Hmm? By God grace, everything is going good. So we'll see. Okay. The frameworks we understood different types of applications in real time. Spring is a framework which is built on the top of the EJP technology, right? Spring is used to build which applications? Enterprise applications, right? Exactly. Good. Can you please tell me one small difference between technology and framework? Maybe in advanced Java, we have the technologies, right? Now we have the framework. What is the difference between technology and framework? Yeah, Nilesh, I'll share the recorded session to your mail IDs. No worries about that, okay? I'll share the recorded session. As part of this course, you'll get the complete recorded session to your mail ID. Guys, coming to the class information, let me give some class information. The course fees for the Spring Boot, microservices, Spring Plus, Spring Boot Plus, and microservices. For this, the fees, course information, the fees will for this course is just 5,000 rupees. And we have the framework package. Yeah, framework package. There we can discuss about Spring Boot web service, Spring Boot microservices plus web services, and even web services also, plus Hibernate plus project plus what project. For this one, the fees will be like 8,000. This complete thing fees will be 8,000. If you need the complete Java package, 9 o'clock we're going to start the core Java, complete Java package. By including all, along with this all, included what core Java plus advanced Java, core Java plus what advanced Java. So this all, which is a fees like 12,500 rupees. Okay, that's a core schedule. And every day you'll get the recorded session to your mail ID. Every day you will get a recorded session to your email ID. Every day class notes I will share. Every day, class notes I will share. Okay, sure, right? Every day you get recorded session to mail ID, Amma. You got the point, right? Every day you'll get the recorded session to your mail ID. Every day class notes I will share, and complete course entry question with the core Java, advanced Java. If you register for one course, you will get the details about all the course. Complete course interview questions will be provided. Interview questions, okay, and complete material, right? Complete materials will be shared. Okay, exactly, Amma. So this is information from our end. Bhargavi, Advanced Java Spring Framework you need. Just to start with Bhargavi Spring classes, and I'll share the Advanced Java videos. You try to check that videos. That will be fine for you. That's good enough.
Oh, hello, hello, sir. Nilesh here.
Dinesh, tell me.
So first thing, I am just waiting. I'm waiting for your classes. And previously, I was watch your that video that uploaded on YouTube, like
Yeah.
core Java and related to. And I'm really I'm really fan of you actually.
Oh,
From
thank you.
around 2017 and 18, I watch your that video interface and whatever,
Okay.
and you are providing that such information and freely. So it's very big for that time me, because that time I have not job, and right now yes I have job, but I'm So I'm learning from you actually, Ratan, and sorry, Ratan sir. Really, thank you for that. You are doing that activity,
Thank you
and
so
I
much, sir.
just watch. And recently, I just scrolling that YouTube page, and I was Ratan sir like starting this class, Spring Boot microservices, and I just register and I just waiting. So yeah, I'm interested in that complete package for your complete Java package. But I have only one question, like, so how much time it will take if we select complete Java package, and
It will take
so
around 6 months, 6 to 7 months exactly.
and if I will take only this above batch Spring Boot microservices, web services, Hibernate
It
projects.
will take 4 months, 4 to 5 months.
Okay, yeah. So if we start from complete Java package, so it will start from core Java, right?
It's better, right?
So yeah,
So
I
you
will
will
take
get
this.
all the, all the recordings and all the entry questions, and I'll go with the flow and all. You'll get the complete information with you, what Ratan sir is having, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. So yeah, I will do this. But right now, I am just. Can I also join that Spring Boot microservices?
Yeah,
So
you can join both
before monthly.
parallelly. So you can take the course on I know class,
Yeah,
and here you can take the spring classes. Okay, great. Because if you need any info,
yeah.
we
I
have my personal number
uh,
900 160099. You can call this number. Even this number is having WhatsApp and office number. I'm also office number also I also operate 7330 886699. So if you have any information, just you can ping in these two numbers in WhatsApp so that I will respond immediately. Okay. And any
yeah,
mail information you can take. If you want send any mail, info Ratan Ratan IT Ratan IT help at gmail.com is there. Okay, so good. These two
oh,
informations are there. Just any point of time, if you need any information, just you can call to this number. This first one is my personal number, second one is my office number, and this is mail ID. Okay,
oh. Thank you, sir. Once again, thank you, sir. You started this class and that video you uploaded on YouTube freely, man.
definitely. Yeah,
Thank
Bhargavi 7 a.m. IST is the for the spring classes. Yes, you can join that class every day. Okay, spring
Spring
boot
and Spring Boot and microservices.
microservices.
How
Yeah,
many months it will be?
it will take around 3 months a
Do-
month. Every course I'll take the 3 month, 1 month mostly. Around like 3 months it will take. Spring boot microservices. Because in the Spring Boot, these days we have the important topic Spring Data GPI, Spring Activators, Spring Starters, okay, auto configurations, and these all some important topics are there. AML files, Gradle files, AML files. That I'll syllabus I'll show you tomorrow, so that you get the configurations right. And even in the Spring, these days we have the configurations like previously the students are using XML configurations. Still, the students are asking, do some applications in the XML configurations. After that, we have the annotation-based configurations, right? Because in the Spring, the configuration is done in how many ways total? Three ways. XML configurations, annotation-based configuration, and the third one is what? Java-based configurations. Industry now using annotation and what? Java-based configurations. XML configurations is completely outdated. Okay, but anyway, I need to teach this all. We will teach you XML configurations, the configurations in Spring class, in Spring. What the configurations are? XML configurations, you will see applications. Configurations means what are the code you written, we need to configure. XML based configurations you will see. Next one is what? Annotation based configurations you will see, and the Java based configurations also we will see. Mostly our target is what? Java based configurations. Every example we will teach you with annotation based on what? Java based configurations. But first few classes, we have to know XML configurations also, right? So no, that's what I'll teach you the XML configuration for the first 1 week or 10 days mostly. Okay, good. Guys, you got the information about the course,
Uh,
right?
so
Tell me.
hello. So this is Yash, sir. So I want to join your batch, but the thing is, one of my class will start from tomorrow, and the time is like 7:30. And the thing is, I don't want to miss your batch, sir, because you provide Spring Boot microservices. And I
Mm.
told you your teaching skills is too good, sir. So, sir, it's a humble request, sir. Can you start this batch from 6:30 to 7:30? Is it possible, sir? Because I start data structures and I searched in like
Data
Durga
structures.
Soft. There is no current batch for data structure, so I joined Ashok IT, sir. That is the reason, sir.
That means
Tomorrow, like the batch will start, sir.
the class will be 7 o'clock, guys.
So
Data structures I'll start very soon in 10 to 15 days. No worries. Those data
okay.
structures very basic things. They'll discuss about only basic coding part. I will teach you the data
Sir, if
structures
you can
further to
start
do that.
data,
Yeah, I will
all
start
right.
data
If you
structures
can
then.
start, then I can miss that Ashok IT. No problem, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I'll start. It's not a problem. Okay. I will take care about that. Because
Okay, sir.
I'm working on
All
that.
right, sir.
I will start the data structures concept for you. Hmm? Good.
Okay, sir. No problem then.
Good. This is we got the clarity, right? Core Java Advanced is not official terms as well as Sun Microsystem standards. The Java divided into three parts: JTSC, JDW, JDMA, and these three we got the clarity the technologies, and these are called what the frameworks, right? Tell me, guys, what's the difference between technology and framework? What's the difference between the technology and framework? Yeah, difference between the okay technology and what tech and the framework. Yes, today after the class, everyone, I will share these notes at the end of the class. Every day, you try to write the notes. If working people, just you can check the notes, and remaining student level, the guys who are looking for the job, you try to write the notes of every point. Okay, so we will get the clarity. Somewhere, yeah, I'll share the
Yes, sir.
class notes with you. Okay, good. So technology versus framework, what's the difference? Tell me. Just a basic difference I'll give. It's not like 1 day, 2 days discussion about the differences. Like just a 5 to 10 minutes discussion. What's the difference between technology and framework? Tell me, guys. What is the difference between the
Sir,
technology and
framework
what framework?
flexibility.
Yeah.
Sir, framework flexibility is more than like your technology, sir.
Okay. Fine. Yes. Initially, what we have?
But
Initially, we have the technology frameworks.
technology, sir. On that
Exactly.
only framework.
Yeah. So can I use like the term 1990s we have the technologies. The 2000 year we have the frameworks, right? That's what I can use the term.
Yes, sir.
Technologies are the sources, right? Technologies are the sources based on the technology. On the top of the technology only the frameworks are introduced, right? Yes or no? The technologies are what?
Yes, sir.
Technologies are what you can say sources, right? Yes,
Yes, sir.
technologies are the sources. Based on the technology, based on the what?
Framework.
Okay, technology, the frameworks are introduced, right? The frameworks
Yes.
are developed, are built. Otherwise, I can use the term the frameworks are built on the top of the technology, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, instead of that, this is a correct point. Technologies are the sources because in 1990s we have the technologies, right? Technologies are the sources. Based on the technologies, the frameworks are introduced, right? Guys, based on the technologies, the frameworks are introduced or not? Yeah, the frameworks are what? Based on techno frameworks are developed, right? Exactly. Yes, tell me the second point. Which one is working with the technology is easier? Working with the framework is easy. Working with the technology or working with the frameworks? Which one is much better?
Framework, sir.
Yeah, working with what?
Framework, sir.
Definitely framework, right? Exactly. See, guys, in the 1990s, in 1990, I'm interested to use the noodles. I'm interested to eat the noodles. Then what I have to do in the 1990s? Guys, in
Maida and all.
1990s, to prepare the noodles, we need to take some maida. So no, we need to take some maida. We need to take some boiled
Masala.
water, and we need
Masala,
to
sir.
prepare the some chunks, right? Wires format. After that, tell me, we need to prepare some wires. After that, we need to prepare some masala, and we need to wait some time. Then after that, we need to what? Tell me, yaar, what's the process? At 1990s, do you
Boil
have
it.
any Maggi noodles? You don't have the Maggi noodles,
No.
right? In 1990s, if you're
Yes.
interested in the noodles, we need to take the maidana, we need to take the boiled water, and we need to prepare the wires, like, no, what you can say, wires, noodles wires, right? Exactly. After that, we need to prepare the masala, and we need to cook that existing data, and it will take almost all 2 3 hours time, right, to prepare that noodles. Finally, yes.
Yes, sir.
But
Time
what
takes a lot.
about, yeah? What about today processor? Now I'm interested to eat the
Manual.
noodles. What I can do? I can go to the shop.
Bring.
I go to the shop, take the Maggi noodles,
Immediate.
just eat, and they will give with masala also, right? Very dangerous. They will give the masala also. Just open the masala packet, take the noodles packet, put in boiled water, add the masala. Within how many minutes, sir? 5 minutes max, right? Within five
Two
minutes,
minutes.
Yes, fine.
with, mostly we take the 5 minutes, boil the water and all. You must be a good cooker, yes. We take the 5 minutes to prepare the noodles, right? Even masala is also ready made, right? They already prepared the masala, they already given the chunks and all. Just we need to boil water, we need to put the masala, right? Yeah, that is called your framework, guys. Simply technologies means 1990s. Everything we are responsible. In the JDBC, guys, please mute someone getting some background noise because I'm recording, right? So when you listen the class, again you'll get some background noise. That's what. Okay, good. Guys, in 1990s, we have the technologies. At that time, definitely we need to do everything is work, right? We need to create the connection. We need to load the driver. We need to create the connection. We need to write the query. We need to process the query. We need to close the connection. These all the steps are taken by developer itself, right? Guys, these all the steps are taken by developer itself, right? Yes, in 1990s, Amma. But later, when you got the frameworks like Hibernate, either you got the noodles, right? Maggie noodles. Then it will take how much time? Okay, I prepared connection. I'll take care of the closing option. Okay, even I will generate the queries. Just your responsibility is process the query. Just your responsibility is what? Process the query, right? So no, yeah, our responsibility is what? Processing, right? Loading the driver, creating connection, closing the resources. This everything work is taken care by the framework developer itself. Guys, this work will take care by developer, right? Yes. Hey, you got the clarity, right? 1990s, what is the needles you are preparing? That is called technology. It means in the technology, everything we have to do. Everything what we have to do. But these days, we have the, like, Maggie noodles. That is called framework. I don't think like Ratan sir is saying that Spring is a Maggie noodles. You need to understand the context, right? Feeling important. This is like, Maggie noodles. Maggie noodles means what, ma? Can I use the framework is a semi-implemented component, right? Then can I use the term framework is what? Semi-implemented component or not? Semi-implemented component. Tell me, guys, semi-implemented component.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, framework is what? Yes, feeling important. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Guys, at that time, 1990s, to prepare the new deals, that is called technology. Everything we are responsible. We have to create the connection. We have to load the driver. We have to write the query. We have to process the query. And we have to close the resources. Everything we have to take care, right? But these days, if you're interested to eat the noodles, Maggi noodles, just it will take the 5 minutes. It means the Maggi noodles is a semi-implemented component or not? Masala prepared and everything is prepared semi-implemented, right? Just it will to cook 5 minutes time. Somewhere that's the point. So can I use, like, the framework is a, tell me, the framework is semi-implemented component. Okay, it means 50% semi-implemented component. The framework is a semi-implemented component, right? It reduce what, development time, right? It reduce the development time or not? Exactly, development time and flexibility, right? Exactly. Is my statement is correct or not? Yeah, these two are enough, right? Technologies are the sources. Based on the technologies, the frameworks are developed. The framework is a semi-implemented component. It reduces the development time, right? Reduce the time development because it's a semi-implemented component. It means 50% work is done by framework itself, right? Exactly. Preparation of noodles, preparation of noodles in 1990s is called technology. Preparation of noodles present days. Somewhere present days is called what? Framework or not? Guys, the statement is clear.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So preparation of noodles in 1990s. Yeah. Can I write that point? Very important. Preparation of what? Tell me here. Preparation of what? Noodles. Tell me noodles. In 1990s. 1990s is technology based, right? Technology. Everything we have to, what you can say? Everything we have to, everything we have to do, right?
Responsible.
Everything we have to do. Now preparation of what?
When
Preparation
you
of what?
implemented your
Preparation
steps,
preparation of noodles. Preparation of noodles. Uh, present days. Present days is called
It's a
is framework, right?
framework.
Exactly. Nothing but Maggie noodles, right? Somewhere.
only to process that.
Yeah. So very process very simple, right? Maggie noodles. Uh, it's called framework. So preparation noodles percentage is called what? Framework, right? It means what? Most of the work already complete, right? Most of the work already completed, right? Exactly, Amma. So preparation of the noodles in 1990s is called technology, Amma. Everything we have to do, and preparation of the noodles present days is called framework. Most of the work is already completed, right? At least based on this point, you can understand what exactly framework and technology, right? It means everything we have to do in the technology, but framework is what most of the work already completed, right? Remaining we have to do. Guys, the statement is clear. Good, Amma.
Yes.
That's the point. Because the frameworks are two types. Any idea? Yes, the frameworks are two types. I told you that framework is a Spring is a framework. Guys. First of all, you have to know what is a framework, right? The frameworks are how many types, Amma? The frameworks are two types. Any idea? The frameworks are two types. One is what? Tell me, the frameworks are two types. For the first one, one is tell me, any idea? The frameworks are two types. One is like web frameworks. Web frameworks, right? Guys, one is what? Web frameworks. Web frameworks. Second one is what? ORM frameworks. Web frameworks and what? ORM frameworks. My students know some information about this web frameworks and ORM frameworks. Sir, web frameworks means what? The web framework used to build a web application. Use it to build what? A web application. Like WebLogic, service layer. So best example of web frameworks are what? Structs is a web framework. Structs is a web framework. The point, right? Structs is the best example of web framework. Next one is what? ORM framework. What is the ORM full form? Object relational mapping. Object, okay. Object relational mapping, right? Object relational mapping. Best example is what the framework, Hibernate. So web framework is different, ORM framework is different. Web framework used to build a web application. But see, the structs cannot work with the database. The structs framework cannot interact with the database. My structs framework is interacting with the database using Hibernate framework. Guys, do you agree or not? My structs is interacting with the database using what? Hibernate, right? Yes, maybe advanced Java is that JDBC, the servlets can interact with the database. Okay, servlets comma JSPs, servlets comma JSP can interact with the database or not? Guys, the frameworks are two types. One is a web framework used to build web application structs. ORM framework used to build the persistence logic. Used to write the persistence logics. Okay, persistence logic. Nothing but database logics. This is called ORM frameworks, right? Hibernate. Got the clarity, right? Tell me, guys. Servlets on JSP cannot interact with the database directly, right? How the servlets on JSP can enter the database? Using
using Hibernate.
servlets on JSP are the technologies. These technologies are using the JDBC technology, right? Servlets JSP uses servlets comma JSP uses JDBC technology. Tell me, JDBC technology to work to interact with what? To interact with database, right? No, yeah, maybe basics of servlets. Servlets, what you will write? JDBC code only, right? In servlets, you write the JDBC code. In the JSP also, you can write the JDBC API to work with what database, right? To interact with the database. The same way, structs uses hmm, structs uses what? Hibernate framework. Structs uses what? Hibernate to interact with the tell me to interact with the database, right?
Database.
Yes, to interact with what database, right? Yes. Has you got the clarity, right? Tell me what do you mean framework? What define the framework? What is the framework?
Semi-implemented
Yeah,
inclusive
framework is a
development.
semi-implemented component. Most of the work is already completed, right? Like it reduces the development time. Okay. How many types of frameworks we have?
Two, sir.
What are the yeah?
And
How many types of frameworks means two types: web frameworks and persistent like ORM frameworks, right? Web framework means what? To build web application. ORM framework means what? To interact with the database. You got the point, right? Because servlets and JSP can interact with the database directly. Guys, servlets and JSP can interact
no,
with the database directly. No, right?
no,
No. The servlets and JSP internally using what?
Using JDBC.
Internally
JDBC.
using what? JDBC, right? Exactly. In the same way, structs framework cannot interact the database because structs don't have the libraries to interact the database, right? Structs don't have the libraries to interact the database. That's what structs internal uses what? Hibernate framework, right?
Hibernate.
Uh,
Hibernate framework.
yeah. Spring internal uses Spring JDBC or Spring ORM or Spring Data JPI or Spring JPI. Like that, Amma. Like that. So clear, right? Yeah, that is information, Amma. How many types of applications in the real time? How many types of applications in the real time?
five, sir.
Five types. What are the five types? We have the standalone
Standard
application. Standalone
web
applications,
application.
at least you have to know jar files. That extensions I'll tell you later. Jar file is there. In web applications, we'll discuss about the var files. In enterprise applications, we'll discuss about dot AR files,
Yeah,
enterprise archive file. In distributed application web services, I'll go for the dot AR files in web services. In Android classes, we have the dot APK files, right? Dot APK files. Got the point, right? Yeah. The Java can do done how many configurations, Amma? Spring classes. Spring classes done how many configurations? Three configurations, right? What are three configurations? XML configurations and annotation based configurations and Java based configuration, right?
Java.
Exactly. Because what are extension full form? Tell me. Extensions. Dot jar means hmm, Java
Java.
archive file,
Archive
right?
file. Java archive file.
Uh, like that.
Web.
Uh, total five, right? Second one is a var file. Var file means what? Web archive
Web
file.
archive file.
Web
ER means
archive.
what? Hmm,
Enterprise.
Enterprise.
enterprise archive file. And AR means what? Application archive
Application
file.
archive.
Application archive file. Next one is what? APK files. Android, Android
Packaging.
packaging file, right? Yeah. Android what? Packaging file, right? Exactly. Guys, you got the clarity, right? Yes, this is the information about our first class, Amma. Definitely, you feel that you're getting some knowledge, right, today? Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That feeling important, Amma. Corsa Advanced is not official terms as per the Sun Microsystem standards. The standard Java divided into three parts. This is basically what technologies versus what frameworks. If finally we understood, we are sitting in which class? Technology class or framework class? Yes, now we are in technology class.
Framework class.
Framework class means what? We are using semi-implemented component, right? Are you preparing the noodles or you are taking the Maggi noodles?
Like
You are not preparing the noodles from the starting, Amma. Preparation of noodles in 1990s is called technology, everything we have to do. But preparation of noodles present days is called framework. Most of the work is already complete, right? Yeah. Previously, we need to take the office means that we need to establish everything, right? But these days, you have the plug and play offices. Go and use the desk directly, right? Plug and play office. Everything these days, everything is ready made, right? Semi implemented, right? Rahel, your teaching style is perfect so far. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, ma. Good. The framework we decided semi-implemented component. Spring is a framework. A Spring is a framework which is built on the top of the before Spring. What we are using, ma?
technology.
EJB, sir.
EJB, design enterprise application, right? How many types of frameworks we have? How many types of
Two,
frameworks?
sir.
There's
Two
two
types.
types of
What are the two types,
frameworks.
ma?
Web framework and OMR.
Web and
Yeah, web frameworks and what? ORM frameworks, right?
OMR.
Yeah, web frameworks to build a web applications. ORM frameworks is talking about the persistence logics, right? Database logics. Is a servlets and JSP can interact with the database directly? No.
No.
So servlets and JSPs are internal using what? JDBC technology to interact with the database. Even structs also cannot interact with the database directly because structs doesn't provide the libraries to interact with the database. We're using Hibernate, right? Exactly. So different types of applications among standalone web applications. Using Spring, we are designing which applications? Enterprise applications, right? Yeah. And how many configurations are done in XML Spring? Three types of configurations. One is XML configurations
XML,
and um,
annotation,
Yudhita, which year Spring introduction I'll take you tomorrow. Okay. Who is author of Spring? What exactly is Spring? I'll teach you tomorrow. But today you got
yes,
the
sir. Yes,
clarity.
sir.
Spring is a framework. You got the clarity. How many types of frameworks? Okay. Yeah, XML based configurations, Java based configurations, and annotation based configuration, right? Spring Boot microservices fees will be like this. Complete framework package is 8,000. Complete Java package 12,500 a month. Every day you get the required session to your mail ID. Once they complete the fee payment, I'll share the required session to your mail ID. Every day class notes I'll share you. And you need any information, just you can call to these three numbers. Okay, good. Get this number. First number is having the Google Pay, Phone Pay number, which is like Google Pay or what Phone Pay. Complete the fee payment and share the receipt on this number. Okay, so that you'll get the required session. Google Pay or Phone Pay. This is like my personal number, guys. You'll get the name like Ratan IT, something like this. Okay. Yes. Yes. Let me share this class notes. Let me share this class notes. Protect.com/. We can take the Spring 7. Spring what we can say? No, no, no. Protect.com/Spring 7. Spring 7. Today is we started like day 1, right? Yeah, day 1. And this is a day 1 notes. So everyone open these notes and write the notes on a day basis, okay? Write the notes on a day basis. Can you please, I'll share this in the chat box, just you can check that link. Yes, we will, no problem. Yeah, when you open this one, it's asking password. The password for this one is Java. For everyone, same password we can use. Java is a password. Okay. Yes. Guess you got the point, right? Password is for that in Java. Is it link is opening, right? Producttest.com/Spring 7 a.m. Spring 7. Yeah. Today write the notes, Amma. Meeting tomorrow class. We will continue. Any questions? Yeah. Yes, can you please register our channel in YouTube? My channel is there. There you can type the Ratan IT. Today video I'll upload in YouTube itself. Today video I'll upload in YouTube. Can you please try to register this? Okay, try to register this website. Okay. Okay. So today video I'll upload in YouTube itself. Here, just you can register for, you can subscribe this channel. Okay, you'll get the video to your mail ID, and even I'll share that required session to your mail ID also on every day basis. Okay. Yes, but don't forget to write the theorem. Even these points are a bit important, right? Yes. Tomorrow I'll tell you some information about the spring classes, okay? And spring syllabus copy for the topics you're going to see. Hmm? Yeah. Bye guys, tomorrow we'll see. Yes, everything is going good, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.